Doink.
Don't.
I love that sound. It's like
Doink.
a doink doink before the with that TV show there. Anyways, hey everybody, welcome to Quagmire. Hope everybody had a awesome Thanksgiving. Why am I getting texts at this late at night? I don't know. I don't even know who they're from. Anyway, hope everybody had a cool Thanksgiving. That's me. I'm gonna go back and turn my volume down here. I'm sorry. Oh, that's better. So, tonight, Mr. Tolley's here with us.
Hey, y'all.
Of course, we have Mr. Ohio Wolverine because he's Quagmire.
Quagmire.
And we have the one and only Green Bay Packer fan in the whole wide world. Dish Outdoors.
Hey, everybody.
Jesus.
Aaron Rodgers, he's lost the eye of the game. The spirit's gone.
He has. That he has. He certainly has. So what's going on, people? How we all been?
Ain't nothing on my end. Too much work to do, and not enough time to get it done in.
Did we have to work today, or do we have today off?
No, I had to work today.
I was lucky enough to have today off. But anyway, hey, Mr. Ohio Wolverine. I know there's not a lot of them out there, but would you like to do
The rundown?
yes, that.
The rundown.
You're so kind.
Okay, I got Dish Outdoors, Mike DeLucia, Gear Grind 19, Ohio Wolverine, Stan. Help me out with the last name here. Is it just Ulch?
Oh, yep.
Okay. Michelle just playing. And Antimatters. He's driver of all. And SKS Hugo, CWW in the house. Car Carrier, CWW in the house.
Wow. I'm just reading what's being written down below. I apologize, buddy.
Asha Parks is my last one that I got.
Yep, that's the last one I got. Did you read the one two above that one?
Love that one.
MJP says, you can't be doing a rundown. That's us. Just ideas. It's ideas. Not ideals.
Since Jamie Time's only been on the air for, 2 years, and it takes about 7 years to get a copyright, I think anyone can use it, really.
Actually, I think Jamie Time is copywritten. But that's all right.
Copyrights don't take that long.
I was gonna say, where are you?
Or what is it? Is it the registered? Something takes like 7 years.
Yeah, I think it's to get that TM or whatever on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
registered
actual
trademark.
Trademark. But anyway.
Hey, Nasa. Hey, Brandon. What's up, little guy?
Hey, car carrier. All right, so.
If you guys just want to continue doing the rundown, just do it then. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, dude.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I was done with the rundown, but, Mike's sitting here saying hey to people that I've already said hey to. So now I know where Michelle's coming from. You know what I'm saying? If we can't do it,
Wow.
if we can't do it right, we shouldn't be doing it at all. So I understand where Michelle's coming from.
No, now you know how I always felt all those years.
Bustin' Paul.
Goddamn Ohioans. Fuck.
Oh, what? You're making fun of me because I'm about the furthest south on the closest thing to a southerner on this panel right now? Except for Fish is actually down there.
Yeah, but she's not a southerner. Come on. She don't talk like that. She don't look like that. She's got all the teeth.
She don't look like
Come on. She don't look like a southerner.
Sutton.
Come on now.
Damn Sutton.
That's big trouble now.
Hey, Mike, did you even see the name of the chat when I did it on my channel the other night?
Yeah, it was the Quagmire because Mikey D is out hunting or something to that effect, or trying to something along those lines, right?
No, I spelled it without the R.
Without the yeah, because he was looking for his R or something. He's what did you say? He's looking for his R. Or...
It was the Quagmire without
Yes.
the R and the Mike.
You like that R, don't you, honey?
Most popular Quagmire yet to date.
No,
Popular. I like it.
no, we had a more popular one than that one, buddy.
We did have a big one back in
Yeah,
the day.
the one we did with the I think
It was Tully. Didn't Tully do the debate? We did the debates tonight. Was that Quagmire or was that my chat?
No, we did the Quag. We did you did shenanigans. You did the debate on the shenanigans.
Okay.
But on the Quagmire, we did.
We did the police chat was
Right.
huge.
Yeah, that was huge. But anyway, a lot of fun either way you do it.
Right on.
You know.
So, real quick, I'm
Sure.
afraid if we don't bring it up, somebody will before we do.
Okay.
Colorado Springs shooting
Really? When?
today.
That's where the shooting was.
Yeah.
I was trying to hear where the shooting was, and I was in a car with my two girls who were. Anyways, I couldn't hear what it was. So what happened?
Well, it was okay. Of course, the media spend it like crazy because it was near a Planned Parenthood. So therefore, everything running through your head is like right-wing, conservative, NRA, Christian, nutball shooting up Planned Parenthood, right?
Mhm.
What it actually was, is from what I'm reading, is a bank robbery that kind of got busted or spoiled before he could get away. He was trying to get away, and he took cover in the Planned Parenthood building, which was across the street from the bank. But apparently there was a shootout in the parking lot and all kinds of stuff. So 3 officers were wounded, either wounded or killed, I'm not sure, and 6 civilians were either wounded or killed. I'm not sure. Wow.
What in the hell was that?
That was my wife laughing.
Oh, okay.
I hope she wasn't
No, she wasn't
laughing at
laughing.
what I was saying.
She can't hear you. I got my headset on.
that kind of like, whoa.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
I don't know if anybody else has any info on it or.
I don't, because like I said, I just heard about it through you. I mean, I heard that there was one, but I couldn't, and to be totally honest with you, I didn't look into it when I got home because I was watching some videos and trying to catch up on that stuff because I was way behind on my, still am, way behind on my video watching, so.
I didn't know anything about it at all. I feel bad, but I didn't.
Fuzz says it was an abortion center. But the media is gonna it doesn't really matter where it was, to be honest with you, because whether it was in the middle of the friggin' woods, whether it was wherever it was, they're gonna sensationalize the no end until they get what they want.
Yeah, it's just a shame that it wasn't like the Planned Parenthood wasn't the target, from what I'm understanding. It was the fact that he just ran there because it was covered, try to get away, and then he took the hostages. But every news place hit it as active shooter at Planned Parenthood.
Stan said that over on the conundrum, they were saying that they just released the guy's name, and he's 59 years of age. So, but hey V, what's up? Did you see what Fuzz is all over my he said no signs for new signs going up in the nation. No guns allowed. Only tomahawks allowed.
Well, I think he would maybe hit me with one of those.
Those are pretty cool. It's pretty cool throwing that thing though.
Right on gear. That's hilarious.
But hopefully they won't. And you know it's not going to happen. But you know they're going to. They're just going to talk about taking. We shouldn't have guns in the street. We shouldn't have.
Especially
this,
since he used an AK-47, probably.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, King Kong, what's up? Yeah, I mean, you're using an AK. I don't know. You really got to do that with an AK, anyways. But that's just me. I don't know. And then that's just going to be par for the course because he used the AK. For this is assault weapons. He had an AK. So I don't know. I'll have to read into it tomorrow. What's up, Stan?
The media is saying one Planned Parenthood official said the motive behind the attack was unknown, but pointed to what she called a poisonous environment that feeds the domestic terrorism as a possible cause.
Yeah.
Then another Planned Parenthood spokesperson says, we don't know the full circumstances and motives behind the criminal action. And we don't yet know if Planned Parenthood was in fact the target of the attack. So you got one saying domestic terrorism, then you got somebody else, which was the CEO of Planned Parenthood, saying we don't know if we were actually the target of the attack.
Yeah, and if
nothing about the bank robbery though, because he robbed a Chase bank. They're going to leave that out of the story.
Well, yeah, they're gonna. I mean, I don't know. We had a oh Jesus, Dish. We had a years ago. We had a guy. Shit, had to be back in the 80s, I think. Watching the Planned Parenthood just started to open up. I just think it's ironic that they do it at Planned Parenthood, where they say it's wrong for killing, and they go in and kill people. But just me. But hopefully they'll add the robbery to the. I don't know.
Stan also said he heard it was a botched robbery, but none of the media sources are really reporting that.
Let's see what happens. We never get the true, you know what I mean? Like what actually, when he screws up a botched robbery. Whoever he is a moron if you think about it. I mean, you screw up a robbery to begin with, so you can't be that smart. All right, you're probably from the South. But I just don't get it. I don't. I'll never understand why people do that shit. But Ohio deer gun season opens November 30th. That'd be Monday.
Monday, yes, indeed.
That's when Massachusetts opens up too. And I won't be going the first day, but I'll be going like the 5th day or the 6th day. 6th day.
I don't believe in violence against unarmed animals, so.
You don't?
No.
Set a trap instead.
That's still violence, Mikey.
Oh, is this? Well, okay.
I think a trap would be violent. I mean, just.
Not really. They have safe traps, right? And then you shoot them.
Right. Yes.
Well, I usually sit there and I wait till they get close to a stick, and I'm like, hey, he could have picked it up and came at me with it. You know what I'm saying?
The opportunity
He
was
had a
there.
weapon. The weapon was laying right there.
Exactly.
So he was armed.
But I watched Joe and Zach outdoors. Joe made a like an hour and 10-minute video about the Minnesota open hunting season. Nothing.
Goddamn thing.
No, he's a lot of doe he saw, but hey, fun. But it's better to shoot them than ruin your car. Absolutely, Fuzz. Absolutely.
I'd give you a real shout out, Flan, but I'll save that for tomorrow night.
Yeah, besides that, you would have to let me know first so I can go like
I
this.
know, right? Right on.
And you don't want to blow up Mr. Tolley's eardrums.
No. That wouldn't be nice, would it?
Mr. Tolley's getting up there in age, so.
Right. Might be a heart attack or something.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
You talking about me again?
Dude.
Only in a good way. Only in a good way. You know that, my friend.
You too, Flan.
Nope, just setting up. Have to do some stitching.
Stitching. Yes,
Stitching.
happy belated Thanksgiving to you also. Yes, I had a good one.
That's why I muted. I was on my drill press.
I saw you over there. I figured you were doing that.
First time I ever saw Tally on your video, Mikey, he was with his back turned working back there, and I'm like, is that man cutting up a body or something?
No. I don't cut up bodies. I just leave them to rot.
All right.
Let the coyotes have them.
Right on.
Nope, just got to supplement my living.
It showed a coyote on a video the other day, Mikey, jump on a hunter, and it reminded me of you because of your coyote story there.
Oh, the one where he jumped on that guy's lap?
Yes.
That was great.
I know. There's a video out there of a coyote jumping in a hunter's lap, or and reminded
No
me of
way.
your. Yeah, reminded me of you big time.
What did he do?
He stood up
Shit his
and
pants.
had himself.
No, you can't shoot him.
What would you do, Mike? That's why I carry a spare
Shoot
pair of
him.
underwear when I'm out hunting. Huh? We can shoot them here
Dad, just
anytime
wipe
we damn
yourself.
well
Wipe
please.
yourself with the. Fuck that. Wipe yourself with the underwear you got on. Drop your skivvies and throw the underwears in the woods.
I
That's why I carry a spare pair,
suppose.
along with a partial roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, always do that.
Because you never know when you got to make a poo-poo.
Let me just mute this real quick.
Sorry to hear kid that you many awesome videos. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the trying to keep up with the outside external. Okay. But anyway, if you hold the gun this way and try to shoot the coyote, you're screwed. I'd have pissed myself. Forget about it. Is this on? Yeah, it works.
Yep, that's why I would have shit my pants.
Absolutely. Kind of like the guy in the stand with the bear climbing up the same fucking tree.
Right?
It's the same thing.
I don't know what I saw it on Flan, but I could probably try and Google it and find it for you.
Right on, Fuzz T. Right on. We need 500 feet to shoot a gun, not 300.
$500 to shoot a gun.
Yeah. 500 feet for a gun, 300 for a bow.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, I swear to God.
Oh my god.
I swear to God.
Hmm.
Wouldn't lie. It's like 300 feet everywhere else but Massachusetts.
Okay.
I don't even think it's 300. I think it's even 300 in frickin' Rhode Island. And Rhode Island's about the size of a frickin' postage stamp.
Oh shit, right?
Is Rhode Island 300 feet across?
No. I'll tell you what. It is, with no traffic, all right? No exaggeration. It is 45 minutes from the Mass Rhode Island border to the Connecticut Rhode Island border. At its longest point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
45 minutes, you're done.
When I was stationed in Okinawa, it was kind of a running thing. You know, if we could have driven the speed limits that you can drive in the U.S., because we were down to like 55 kilometers an hour there, so it was like 30 miles an hour. And it's 7 miles from at its longest point across the entire island of Okinawa. Three miles the other way across.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's I just can't believe how ridiculous some of the rules are up here. But for me to hunt, I got to just abide by them, I guess. So.
As long as you live there.
Yep. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
There's worse places to live.
Yep. Pakistan,
California.
Mexico,
There's a lot of them places they don't
Canada.
let you have guns.
Canada, then had to be a Montreal fan. Right, Flan? Anyone going to buy one of those Millsap 1911s? Going to buy one of those Millsap 1911s that are going to be released from the Army. No, I didn't hear about that. Dish or Scotty or Ohio, did you guys hear about that?
What is it?
What's that?
Apparently, the U.S. Army is going to be releasing some.
Oh, the surplus 1911s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something that
Yeah,
Obama signed. But I think
they're
it's
only releasing them to the CMP, so they'll all have to be bought through the civilian marksmanship program.
Yeah, Fuzz, that's what I'm saying. 500 people in road or house, which means in Massachusetts, I can't shoot. I need 500 feet from a dwelling to shoot a gun. But anyway, I was telling Dish before we came on. I saw wow, Dish. Holy shit, my memory sucked. Savage Arms 17 HMR for like 305 with a scope attached to it.
Right.
Nice. Nice little squirrel getting rifle.
Yeah, you do squirrel, rabbit. Shit, you could probably take a coyote with it.
yeah, he'd take
Yeah,
a
you could take a
groundhog.
coyote with it.
It's a groundhog slayer.
Yep. Nice flat trajectory.
Yep.
I'd like one, but it's not on the top of my list.
Well, I got the two shotguns. I got the muzzleloader. You know, I got my. Well, I don't have it with me, but you know what I'm saying. Like I have rights to a Mauser. So I got rifles. I can get rifles like nobody's business. But
I was looking at an Argentine Mauser a while back. I almost bought. I wanted $300 for it. It was beautiful shape. Chambered in 30-06. And if I'd have had $300, I'd have bought it.
right.
Probably could have borrowed it from my buddy, but I don't like doing that.
There's a place up here, little gun shop. It's got those Heritage Rough Riders for $99. I'm seriously thinking about biting on one.
Where's that at?
It's called Great Lakes Outdoors.
Huh. Do they ship?
I don't know. You can look them up online. I don't know if they ship or not.
No.
I'd jump on one for that.
Yeah.
Should have Ohio go pick me one up and ship it to my FFL.
How bad is Fuzzport says that 17 ammo is expensive. How expensive is 17 ammo?
More than 22. Just about as rare around here.
Really?
Yeah, around me it is. We still have a hard time finding 22 around here. So
Nah, I don't have a problem finding it. They're just still limited. You can still only take three at a whack. You can't take more.
yeah, but that's okay. I mean, I can live with 3 at a whack, but I just can't. I mean, that's all I can afford on a paycheck anyway.
Well, yeah, I'm with you there.
Tully, you got the internal, or are you on your?
Oh, yeah, I got the internal.
Okay.
See if I can get it up. That is the link. Oh yeah, right up. That's funny because I got a door here, so I can have the internet.
22 megas. 22 megas cheaper, he said, than 17.
Yeah, from what I understand, those Rough Riders shoot better with the Magnum than they do with the long rifle. Which I wouldn't think would be a velocity thing.
Well, the thing is, if you buy this one for $99, and then you contact Heritage, and you purchase the Magnum cylinder on its own, it's only like $30.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's cheaper to buy the gun, and then instead of buying the combo, it's cheaper to buy the gun and then order the Magnum cylinder later.
Right.
So Vaughn is asking what is oh, okay, this you answered it. Vaughn was asking what was expensive for bullets.
She said, we talking $1 a bullet.
I don't think they're that expensive.
Yeah, drug test.
Sorry, I got my vibrator plugged into my drill. I'm sorry, guys. Wait a minute.
That's alright.
All right.
That's what to do.
Yeah, that doesn't. Most of those Rough Riders came with both cylinders.
Yeah, they're usually about $170 for when you get the combo.
Yeah. Yeah.
They also have a Smith & Wesson 642 38 special for $299. That ain't a bad deal.
No, it ain't.
The M&P 9 compact, $399.
Last night we were talking about who brought it up? Was it Working Class Woodsman? Oh, who was it?
Hey, politically incorrect. What's up?
Hey, P.I., what's up? Or was it DH? I'm going to screw this up, guys. I know I am. But I just saw it on a whim. I just saw it on Hicklock's channel, too. And he just put it out. And is it an HZ40 or something like that? Or am I wrong? HZ... I'm wrong on that. I know I am. Hang on. I'll look it up. I will look it up.
Oh, you got the Smith & Wesson SD at $289. That ain't a bad price. But I like those 642 airweights.
Oh, I was muted, sorry. Did you see the Delton AR-15 for $499?
Yeah.
What is it?
It ain't too bad. I'm still into mine cheaper.
$319 for M&P Shield.
Yeah, I saw that. That's not a bad deal. That all they do is post their ad?
I think so.
Really?
That's weird. There was somewhere that had, I got that Rossi Wizard. And there was somewhere I was looking at, had them for $99 for the youth model with the synthetic stock.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a HKVP40.
What? It's a
Well,
badass gun.
what's that?
HKVP.
Yeah,
It's a badass gun.
yeah. Hancock 45 was, he was. I was watching his one of his videos today, and it looked like it was really nice.
He's one of those channels that I watch when I feel like watching it. Because I
Yeah.
try to watch smaller channels mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll watch him. I'll watch him if I have like 20 minutes or something like that I want to kill.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
like
his videos are kind of long.
Yeah, and he's also got 1,000,000.7.
Yeah. Well, when I first subscribed to him, he only had, like 100,000. I was subbed to him a long, long time ago.
Yeah. Are those? Are those expensive?
Yeah, they're about.
Probably.
Let's see, the VPs. I think they were going for anywhere from 6 to 8.
I'd like to pick up one of those Walther PPXs too. Those are coming in right
Those are
around that
coming in under
$300 price
$300.
tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a hammer fire, double action only. You know that?
Yep. Oh, it's double action only?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought they were double single.
Fawn said she Googled 22 bullets, 22s. She said she found Remington 22 long rifle rimfire, 50, a box of 50 for $10.
Yeah. I won't pay that for Remington. I've got one gun out of all of my 22s that likes the Remington golden bullets. Otherwise, not one of them likes any of the Remington ammo.
Here you go, Mike.
Try finding Fiocchi.
Check the internal, Mike.
Okay, give me one sec, bro.
Now, granted, that's the 9, but
Wow, huh? Wow. That's a lot. From what I understand, they're pretty cool, though. Pretty nice.
and here's their actual. Here's a link to their flyer. It comes out every month. This is where I buy most of my stuff.
Where's that?
Vance Outdoors.
Ah,
Cool. I'll have to bookmark that.
CDNN Sports has got some really good prices on stuff too. I've seen them have those 642s for right around $250.
Now, see, Vance's has that Smith & Wesson SD for $279.
Oh, really? Huh. Because that's the one they came out with after the one I have is the SW.
It was the first one they came out with was the Sigma, then the S.
Yeah, that's the SW.
Wow.
Then they did the it wasn't the SD, it was just the 9VE, and then they changed it to the SD.
Huh.
Now, do you remember the SW99?
No.
It was the same as the Walther P99.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
I can't get over the fact that the Mossbergs are going back up to like 350.
Yeah, right.
I got mine with the scope for. I think he charged me $300. It was brand new right out of the box.
See, these damn cars CW9s, man, for $349. I don't think you can beat that.
My buddy has got one of those, and he at the same time he bought a Ruger LC9S.
Yep.
And that Ruger will outshoot that car any day of the freaking week.
My brother's at the LC9. He loves it.
Yeah.
That's his carry gun, you know, and he absolutely loves it. And I've shot it. It's a nice gun. And it fits right to carry for him, you know. He laughed at me when I told him I wouldn't mind carrying the Beretta Storm that I was talking about a week or so ago, or 2 weeks ago. You know how big that thing is?
Yeah, I don't like that one. Not one of them on my list.
He says those Berettas are that style of Beretta is way too big for a carry. He says, for me anyway. He says it's, you know, us being in Mass where it's concealed and, you know, it's bulky and it's all full if you're sitting. And
Yeah, that LC9S right out of the box, because we took him to the range. He took him home and cleaned him, and then we took him to the range. And so I shot that right next to the car. That car took 200 rounds before it was shooting to point of aim. And you could watch it. Your first 50 rounds would be here, and then it just kind of move over a little bit every time. Every 50 rounds you'd shoot. But that Ruger was spot on the first time you shot it.
It's a pretty good deal on that Striker Fire 2 Red Dot from Vortex.
Yeah.
179.
Here's a link, guys. This is a really good deal. Let me put this in the side here, right there. There you go, guys. This is a great deal.
let me ask you guys a silly question.
I almost clicked on it.
Let me ask a silly question.
I know better to click on anything Dish puts in the side chat.
Let's hear it, Mike.
I learned that a while ago.
Those the 380s.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a short handle, huh?
Yeah. I don't like
That's
380s.
a real. Now I don't have a guy hand. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not making fun of you ladies, but I got a small hand for a guy, and that's just a small handle. That's just a small handle. Does anybody have the 380? Can somebody tell me that it's not that bad, or it's that?
On what, the Ruger?
Yeah, the one that's on the.
My buddy with the LC9 also has the LCP.
Yep.
I don't like shooting it. It's okay. I mean, it's better than a lot of 380s that I've shot, except for my llama that I've got. But I don't know.
It's small and it's snappy, but to be honest with you, if I was to buy a 380, I would go the cheaper route and buy the Taurus TCP because it was a much more comfortable gun to shoot for me.
Yeah.
I've shot them both. Now, I don't own either one of them, but I've shot them both.
Did you shoot the M&P 380?
Oh, the Bodyguard? Are you talking about the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard?
Yes.
I've never shot one of those.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I've shot the Ruger LCP and the Taurus TCP, and I preferred the Taurus.
No,
Ooh,
I shot that.
I know I'm saying a bad word with Taurus, but I've never had a problem with my Taurus guns.
No, like I said, I shot that Ruger, and I didn't feel that the handle was that small. I mean, it was a small handle. Don't get me mistaken.
No, but the Ruger's got a stiffer return spring in it too. I mean, because it's kind of a bitch to rack the slide on that. For a 380, it's a heavy pull to rack that slide.
Now, the most comfortable, best shooting 380 I've ever shot was the SIG. I want to make sure I get this right. It was. Is it the 938?
Could be. I know they had the 238, but I thought that was. No, that's a 380. I don't remember. Hell, I don't know. I'm not up on my SIGs because they're out of my price range.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this was a friend, so no way I could afford it.
Yeah, if I want to shoot expensive guns, I shoot my buddies. Because he's got a Model 60 Smith & Wesson that's about the same as the 642. There's not a whole lot of difference in them, but it's all steel with a exposed hammer. And damn, that thing shot nice. He didn't like it. I'm trying to talk him out of it, but he's barely got a box of ammo through the thing. But he's one of those guys that's got a lot of guns like that. Got stuff that's just never been fired.
Okay, I'm going to say it was the 238, the Sig P238.
Okay. I've seen them before, and they feel good.
Yeah, I shot one that had like almost. It was almost like rubberized grips or whatever, almost kind of like a Hogue grip on it from the factory.
Yeah.
It felt good. It was nice. Yeah, the 938's the 9mm, and the 238's the 380.
Okay.
They're basically the same gun.
Well, I've got my old Llama, and that's the only 380 I've got anymore. I got rid of the rest of them because I just didn't like them. And if I'm going to limit myself to 8 or 9 rounds, I'm going to have at least a 9mm.
Right.
Because the Kel-Tec, like the Kel-Tec PF9,
Yeah.
isn't much bigger than the P3AT. Granted, it's not comfortable to shoot, but if you need something that's going to be concealable in a 9mm, that thing's tiny.
Now, do you have the Kel-Tec?
I did.
You did.
That's one of somebody offered me stupid money for, so I sold it.
Do you ever regret getting rid of it? Or is it one of those?
Sometimes, because it was a pocket 9. It
Yeah.
was a pocket gun.
I know a lot of people. There's some people that swear by them Kel-Tecs, and other people that hate them and said they're garbage. I've never. My buddy had one,
Yeah.
and it shot every time we took a shooting. We put plenty of rounds through it.
Yeah, I make holsters. I got the blue gun for it. I make holsters for them. But accuracy wasn't what I liked. I like to be able to. At 7 yards, I think I should be able to put them all into a 6-inch circle. And I don't think that's getting crazy with my requirements. And I couldn't do it with that one.
Hey,
It was
3 yards
limited
of
at high plate.
I'm good.
Yeah. Nope. I don't want to. There again, it was low round count and it wasn't accurate enough. For a carry gun, it just didn't work for me. I'm a big enough guy that I can carry a full-size 1911 without any problem. That's why I carry my Commander so much.
Oh, you know what, Tully? I know what I was going to ask you. I ended up buying a red dot for that AR,
Yeah?
and it came with rings with the risers already in the rings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was I mean, I got it on sale. It was a millet. I guess Bushnell makes millet.
Yeah.
I went with it because it was on sale, and it's just not going to war or anything. It's just to shoot with.
Right.
So that riser you sent me, do you want that back, or you want me to pay it forward, or you want me to stock on something else? Or?
Pay it forward. I'm not using it. Give her to somebody else that can use it.
Okay.
going through some of my crap in my cabinet that I don't use anymore. Be posting it on somewhere to sell it.
Yeah, because I was using that riser with a BSA at the BSA
Yeah.
red dot, and I mean that thing was just a huge fat cheap red dot. You know what I mean?
Right.
It works. But,
Right.
'cause I got one on that High Point 995. I got one on the High Point, so
Yeah.
I figured I'd take the old BSA and put it on the. So I got one on the High Point, and I got the other BSA. I said I'll put it on the little 22 rifle.
That's cool. I've got my hunting 22. I've got this old 4-power scope. I don't know how old it is. All it says on it is made in Germany.
Huh.
And
Now
it's really old, but the glass is smoking clear. And it holds 0 like there's no tomorrow when I'm beating it through the woods and stuff.
My oldest boy got a gift card, and he said, "Dad, I want to buy a scope for my rifle." He's got the little Cricket, right?
Yeah.
I said, "Okay." And he had a Walmart gift card. And I said, "We can definitely get you something at Walmart. And if not, Dad would throw in a few more bucks to make sure you got a scope."
Right.
So we go there, and what does he pick out? The Tasco. He picks up the little Tasco scope for $5.47.
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, if that's the one you want." I said, you got enough money?" He's like, "Nope, that's the one I want, I swear." I said, "Okay." He said, it'll work good. I know it will, Dad. I said, "Well, let's get out of here." He's like, "No, I want to go look over here at the video games." So what he did was
Ulterior motive.
he played the old man. He used his $25 gift certificate or gift card and bought a $19 video game and a $5 scope. So, but I put that
I'm
scope
looking.
on Cricket, and by God, it works just fine.
Yeah. I've got the hell is it? It's not a Bushnell. It's starts with a B. I don't know. It's a cheap ass scope on one of my 22s. That works okay. It holds 0 all right. It's just not, it doesn't look like it's a real rugged scope.
Oh, that's too funny. It's like listening to Stumpette in the background.
Right.
That's what it's like. That's good. I like that.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. You guys ever stay in a hot tent before?
And a hot
Not
tent?
a hot tent.
Hot tent.
Not in a tent.
Oh, what's a hot tent?
A tent
Got
with
a
a stove in it.
stove in it.
Oh, no.
I did a video with Working Class Woodsman. It's on his channel, not mine. We set up his Alakanak tent, and I'm gonna tell you something. We did this a week ago. This is tomorrow, right? And it was rainy and raw. Not rainy, but it was like drizzle or whatever. But it was raw. It was in a good wind, nothing, serious. But anyways, it was just raw. It was 30, 36, 37 degrees.
Are you going to tell us a Brokeback Mountain story?
No.
Okay.
We set this
Okay,
tent
because
up.
I don't want to go there.
We set this tent up. We put the stove in it, right? He lit that stove, and it's not even an exaggeration. 10 minutes, right? I was like, you gotta be
You got to
kidding.
start taking shirts off and jackets.
And the door was open.
Yep.
I was so impressed. Because I've never been in one, but I was impressed.
How did that deer taste?
That deer tasted awesome. I got some venison in there. I still got some venison in the fridge too here.
Awesome.
I might have it tomorrow. Probably gonna have it tomorrow.
Hey, Mike, I'm putting in a link. Just click on it and save it for later.
No. You're not to be trusted.
No, it's for that VP. Pretty good video.
Oh, okay. Yep, I see it. Thank you.
Marco just did a. We ain't got a lot of subs. You guys probably watching, but he just did a hot tent, throwed in the jack, and hooked up the stove, and the whole works.
Yep. Car carrier. Hey, Dick, you want to answer that one?
I do actually. I do believe that my buddy Mikey D might have smoked in that there tent. Was it after dinner or was it before dinner?
It was after dinner.
Was it after dinner? That
I think it
after
was
dinner
after dinner.
smoke? Yeah.
I get the smoke tonight. You just gotta pull it out and let it cool down a little bit, or put some lube on it.
Anyways, I really was impressed with how warm it was and how warm it kept. You know, especially with the door wide open. Then he closed the door. You know, he zipped up the thing, and I was like, oh, wow. So, and my son said he'd come with me, so I'm gonna see what I can do.
You gonna get yourself a hot tent?
I think so. Even if it's, even if I have to put my own jack in or something, because that tent he had was kind of like way out of my price range.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people just use their own, get a tent. Not just
Yeah, and you can buy those jacks or make your own jacks too. It depends on.
Yeah, with the fire. What's the word I'm looking for? Dish fire what?
Retardant.
Fire retardant material.
Yeah.
You sew it in, whatever. And then you
make sure it's asbestos.
ASKS. No, do not use asbestos.
Why not?
But I figured with that.
We used asbestos for years.
It's known in California to cause cancer.
Without the whole tent being fire what?
Retardant.
Fire retardant.
I would have to bring. Obviously, I'd have to bring something in to, put it on the stove. And
what about the canvas tents without the floor? Have you thought about one of those?
What, the painless tops?
Yeah. No,
it's a tent.
It's a tent.
Oh, those are just as bad. Those are just as expensive.
Okay.
Like a Wayland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're $400, $500, $600. So that's what I mean. I would have to do it, somewhat on the cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe you gotta quit being so cheap.
Nah, that tent's like $1,000, brother.
Yeah, I know. Some of them are pretty spendy.
Hey, T.S. Wood.
That's a lot more than my Coleman or my
Oh yeah.
Ozark Trail tent, right?
I got an Ozark Trail tent. I got a 6-man Ozark Trail tent that I spent, I believe, $90 for it.
I've got 2 Colemans. I got the one Coleman is just, it's like basically, I guess you can fit 2 people in it, but it fits one comfortably. And then I have an Ozark Trail little 3-person dome tent. I think I paid $20 for it about 15 years ago at Walmart. And then I got a Coleman, probably, I think it's like a 8 or 10 person tent. The damn thing's huge. It's got like 2 rooms and stuff in it. I think it's a pain in the ass to set up, though.
Yeah, mine's not that bad to set up. It's pretty easy. It's at the 6-man, but it's you know that anytime they say 6-man, I mean 6 kids. You know, so. But comfortably with gear, you could probably do 3 guys in that thing with all the gear and everything. No problem.
Is Anti-Matters, is that Danny? Did he change his name, his channel?
Yes. Yeah, he changed his name. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Danny, I'm still mad at you for what happened in the dollar store.
Hey, Frank. It ain't crawling, right?
It just gives them a little, like, time.
No way, Blue had a chat.
Yeah, he had his first chat of the night, and I fucking missed it, man.
No way. When did he do that?
Dude, I went to bed. I was like scamming through YouTube, and there was nothing going on, so I was like, screw it, I'm going to bed. And then I woke up first thing in the morning, and it was like his chat was downloaded. I guess he had a chat in the middle of the night.
I didn't know that. So,
I don't think
Some
it
of
was.
us sleep, you know.
It wasn't really late though.
Well, this right now, it's really, really late for me.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was.
I don't do third shift anymore, so I'm on
Oh, okay. That's right. I
hey,
forgot.
token.
8 token girl.
But I don't know. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. I'll have to look into it. You know, it's something I've always wanted to do. So
I say go for it, Mike. I've done some winter camping, but not in a tent.
yeah, I think that's the only way I'd do it is in a tent.
You're killing Dish right now. I mean,
All this material to work with, and I'm not on Jamie time. It's just bad.
oh, what are you trying to just? What are you trying to break my cannolis? Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh,
Am I throwing up softballs or something?
yes.
yeah, you are. I mean, not only are you throwing them up to the plate, you're catching them and putting them on the tee.
Right.
Did you use like a long fire or anything there, Tolly?
What's the Jews got to do with it?
We just had
Christ.
candles. I mean, it kept it. We were in snow shelters and used candles for to heat it, and it was just fine in there.
Really?
Yeah. It was quite comfortable.
Huh.
Come get me, Gimp Geek. I'm right here waiting for you.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Like I said, my son said he'd come with me. And you know what? And not to wuss out on them, but I won't go by myself. So
Where's that at?
I just think it's for me because I haven't done it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I haven't done it before in my life. You know, I'm not gonna go. You know, winter camping on my own. It's just too many things could happen. You know, especially with my shit luck. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get because where I like to go, there's no cell phone service. So,
Yeah, we didn't have cell phone service either.
What's that?
We didn't have cell phones weren't even around when I went.
Right. Was the regular
We
phone
had no
around when you
cell
went?
phone. So that tells you it might have been a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I was like 18 or 19. I was just a feller.
Well, I just want to be safe about it too.
Yeah.
I go in the woods by myself or
I
whatever.
was with people that had experience with it, so.
That way, and it makes things a lot easier. Two people, getting firewood and all that. Now you're not. You know what I mean?
I'll go with you, Mikey.
Okay.
Right?
Let me. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on.
All right.
So let's see, Dish.
Mm-hmm.
Any new addition your way with the firearms or anything lately?
No, I haven't bought any new firearms in a while. The last firearm I bought was Remington 870 shotgun. That was about a year ago. That was the last thing I bought.
Been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. It's painful actually.
It's painful.
It is.
I feel your pain.
Right.
Actually, the last thing I bought was the little Phoenix Arms HPE 22 or whatever. That damn little gun for $100 is so freaking fun.
Yeah, it's worth it just for fun factor.
Oh yeah, and my 8-year-old can shoot it better than I can. So it's like he's getting a holster for it. He wants a holster for it for him. And he picked out a real nice one out of the NRA catalog. It's only $129. I'm like, I don't think
Yeah,
they.
if I had one, I'd make you one.
Yeah, I said I don't think they make. I don't think they make holsters for the HB22 buddy in that style. You're gonna have to get an Uncle Mike or something.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get an NRA custom leather with the eagle on it. You know what I'm talking about. What the NRA does for their fundraising. They buy a $60 holster, slap NRA on it, charge you $200.
Charge you. Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to decide on what I want to get for. I'm looking for like a chest rig or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've got it narrowed down to like 3. And Matt, resist the tyranny, he keeps trying to push me towards a plate carrier. I'm not going to buy plates to put in it. And I'm like, I don't need that. I'm looking for like $30 below for the items I'm looking at.
Oh.
So, I'm looking at 3 different ones from Condor.
Right.
But I already have a 9, like the kangaroo pouches or whatever, that hold 9 AR.
Yeah.
Bags. I already got one of those, so I don't know if I want to get the what's it called, the one with just the mollies in the front, or do I want to get the one that has the mollies in the front and holds like 6 already mags?
I haven't found a use for a chest rig yet, so. But when I do, I'll have to make my own because nobody sells one for a fat bastard like me.
Well, that's the thing. The Condor, I was reading about the Condor, and everybody, like, you get guys that are doing reviews, and they're like, I'm 6'2", 250 pounds, and this damn thing is so big I can barely cinch it up to fit me. It's too much, they're all complaining that it's got too much slacker in it or whatever. And I'm like,
That's because
okay,
they're girlies.
What's that?
Girly men. They're girly men.
So I'm like, well, sign me up. I'm 6'2", 300 pounds, so maybe that might fit me.
Hey, Aaron. Aaron is asking you if he can get a link, Ohio.
Who?
Aaron Fit.
He's CWW. Well, it's totally up to Mike. It's Mike's chat.
Okay. I don't know who it is, so but he just said, hey, Ohio.
Yeah, I've been in chats with Aaron before.
Okay.
Mostly off airs. He's a good gun dude.
Awesome. I thought this was your chat too, Ohio.
Yeah, but I don't have the
Power of attorney.
well, I'll go ahead and lay it out here. Where's Mikey at? He's not.
I don't know where Mikey's at.
There's been several nights that Ohio was like link happy.
Oh, link happy. Okay.
So I got a little link happy on a couple of nights, and I think Mike
Got pissed at you?
yeah, a little bit. I don't know if he got pissed. Hey, but it was one of our biggest shows ever. You know what I'm saying? Or not biggest show, but biggest chat ever.
One of those 1,000 view things, right?
Yeah, I mean there was 1,000 people watching it. It got 10,000 likes.
Couldn't read the comments.
40,000 shares. Something like that.
That was the shit.
But no, it was a decent chat, but it I think we lost control. There was a lot of arguing that night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
That's when the Quagmire was always political, though.
I hate it when people could talk in code. What does BBFN mean? But I don't know all these abbreviations. Sorry.
Got me.
Right?
Oh, Blue went with the 243. The Axis. It's pretty good rifle for the money on those.
I was looking at those. There was some that was a full setup with the scope and everything.
Yeah, you can pick them up for probably under $400.
Yeah. Oh, there's my ruler.
Blue said something about sending him a link too. You know we do. Yeah. Send it through. Since I can't send it the normal way, you guys can go check your YouTube messages. We'll do it that way.
Night gear.
Then,
oh, shit.
And then when Mike comes back, we'll just pretend we don't know anything that happened.
Oh. It means bye-bye for now. Okay. Gotcha, guys.
Just say it later.
Yeah. Works for not for me anyway.
Blue.
Later, man.
Okay, guys. Blue and Aaron, check your YouTube messages.
I know I saw one the other day I had to look up. It was something about away from keyboard. I'm just put be right back. Just put be right back. Or don't say anything. Just go and come back when you feel like it.
Right?
The other night I other night I was watching Jamie Time, and it just was like, I didn't type anything for a while, and I was just sitting there watching, and I was like, should I type something to let him? I'm going to bed. I didn't type anything for a good 40 minutes. Why should I type something now?
So now that Mikey's gone, what do you guys think about him being afraid to go camping by himself? Jeez.
Well, it is winter camping, and it is,
Yeah, I've been.
if you've never done it, the first time I went with somebody that had experience, so I guess I could it makes sense.
Yeah, he's afraid of Sasquatch. Michelle, you're right. He's definitely afraid of Sasquatch.
What? There's no such thing.
Sure.
I'm positive. If there was a Sasquatch, somebody would have killed one by now. Really?
I know, right?
I mean, I got one on video. If you've ever seen my videos, I got one. It's clearly there. You can see it. It's even got the suspenseful music and everything.
Right on.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Hey, Tyler.
It's what
Captured
every Bigfoot video looks like.
Hey, Blue.
Yeah, your video wasn't quite shaky enough.
Was it?
You should have been like running. Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's a squatch.
Did you see it? Did you?
Yeah, yeah. But you know what that was, right? That was a still of a picture I took out in the woods on my computer screen, and I used a $5 Walmart camera, and was shaking it in front of my computer screen, and then I zoomed it in.
Well, I actually did catch a Sasquatch once, but it didn't have any jerky on it, so I let the bitch go.
Yeah.
It
had the Jack Links, eh?
What do you mean you ain't got no jerky, bitch? Get out of here.
Is it just me, or is Mikey cooking something in the microwave? I think I just heard a microwave tone go off.
Yeah, that's Mikey. He's afraid to go hunting in the winter, and he's cooking something in the microwave.
The reason he doesn't go camping is because they don't have night lights in them.
Oh no!
Did you guys remember that? What movie was that? Stand By Me, where the kids were walking down the railroad tracks looking for the dead body, and there's that little fat kid with a gun. Every time he hears a noise when they're camping, he's like, "Whoo, whoo!"
Oh, yeah, they take turns being on watch.
I mean, Mikey got scared walking back to the truck hunting when there was a coyote out in the woods. Come on. Sorry, Ohio. I didn't mean to talk over you.
You're fine. I was just quoting movie quotes. Nothing really important,
I just watched a good movie tonight. I don't remember what the fuck the name was. Something about the Olympic athlete that went to, I think it was the Vietnam War. No, it wasn't Vietnam.
Unbroken?
That's it. That was a great fucking movie.
Yeah, that's on my.
Let's have some Quagmire trivia. You guys ready to play a little trivia, a little Quagmire trivia? First question is, and feel free to play out in the on the external chat too. On the current panel of Quagmire, which one of the panelists is afraid to go camping at night by himself?
Boy, did I just come back at the right time, huh? There you go. That's for you. Here, I'll give you a bouquet. It's not fear. It's just, I think it's just smart.
Well, you missed what I said earlier.
I was trying to stick up for you a little bit.
What
You
did I
lie
miss?
like a dog. You lie like a dog.
What did I miss? Go ahead.
Oh, I said the reason you don't go camping because the tents don't have night lights in them.
No, it's not that at all. When I went camping with my kid, we went where there was no power. on purpose. No, when I go winter camping, I just don't want to do it by myself. You know what I mean?
Because you need someone to snuggle with in a sleeping bag to keep you warm.
No, that's so silly.
He just wants
Okay,
his
Mike.
son to be there in case he needs to go out for a wicked piss out.
That's
Well, let me know when and where you're going so I can make all kinds of noises and shit while you're out there camping.
all right.
Get the
keep
coyote
it
calls out. And
Keep it up.
Just get the guys from Finding Bigfoot. They'll start doing those whoops from across the.
Right.
Ooh.
I see how it is.
Did you ever? I got that Bigfoot. I also got that video of in West Virginia of the Bigfoot making the calls or whatever the hell it was in the woods.
Your wife's killing me.
I know. You know what? And she always does it after I say something.
Oh shit.
Nothing that's even funny. I'll say something and she laughs, and I'm just like, "Is that for me or Mike's
I know
wife?"
you're talking about a mass shooting, and you hear ha ha ha.
Yeah. It's like this lady's got a sick sense of humor.
Absolutely. I got to do it. I just. I didn't say it, Michelle.
Am I missing something in the external?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 243 I just picked up. I got the gun. I got a sling, and I got a thing of ammo, or a box of ammo for $10.99.
Nice.
We'll just steal that.
When everything was going crazy with the 22 and the 9mm and the 223, 7.62, all that stuff, like right after Sandy Hook, no matter what store you go to, the only ammo they would have on the shelf was 243, and I was like, fuck, I want to buy a 243 just because I can have ammo.
Yeah, well, the gun I used to shoot was a 300 Savage, and the ammo for that's 43 fucking bucks a box for 20. So I figure, you know what? After a couple years, just buying the 243 ammo, I'm going to be saving a buttload of money.
Get me some casings and I can make you some.
yeah, that's why you reload.
Oh no, yeah, we definitely reload, but we haven't quite actually started yet. We have all the components, I think, except for the gunpowder. But I don't know what the holdup is.
Well, I just started working at a reloading store this year.
Hey, Mike, can you go in and turn Aaron up a little bit?
Yeah, hi, Aaron. I'm Mike. How are you?
Hello.
Hang on a second.
Hey Ralph, what's up?
Hey, thanks for the info anyway, Aaron. That message you sent me. I realized after that chat last night, I probably might have said a couple things I probably shouldn't have.
Are you going to send me that knife that I won?
Aaron, try that.
Hello.
Oh, much better.
Yeah, Ohio won a knife, and I want some ammo. When are we gonna get that?
he's getting stressed. Look at him. He's like, did I really give that shit away?
You said you'd throw a cigar in for both of us. Just like a cop.
I mean, yeah, just excuse me, sir. Can I have my ID back?
No shit.
The other day, actually, like, stole somebody's. I had to fucking send it to him back certified mail. That fucker had me so flustered. I took everything. License, registration, insurance. I kept it.
I had this chick's ID for probably 2 weeks, and I was like, I gotta call her. And then I'm like, I gotta call her. And I finally remembered to call her, and she's like, it's okay, I thought I lost it, so I went and got a new one. And I was like, oh, how much was the replacement? And it was like $9 or whatever. I said, I'll pay for that if you want me to. She's like, it's okay, mistakes happen. She's like, I just thought I lost it, to be honest with you. I was like, no, I had it. I said, you know what, I'll go ahead and shred it then, that way, since you got a new one.
I think I might get Michelle a Walther for Christmas. What do you guys think?
A what?
A waffle?
I'd get her earplugs.
One of those two.
Hey, I'd get her earplugs.
Yeah, she just flipped me off.
A waffle or a Walther?
Walther.
What, a PPQ?
Sure.
I think, no, you know what? Michelle needs a PPK.
No, I'm telling you, earplugs would be better.
I think
I
she
like
would
that
like
Walther P99 myself.
the P99.
Yeah, I like the mag release on it.
It's on the trigger, right? Like the HKs?
Yeah, yep. And it's ambidextrous.
Yeah. The Smith & Wesson
I was
99 gun.
Yeah. I'm probably never going to find one of them.
Gear, you're hilarious.
Yeah, you probably get them on the market someplace. Probably like Arms List or something. Someone's probably got one overpriced.
Yeah. Well, I'm not buying overpriced.
Well, I got the original TP9 Canic, and it's the same thing as a Walther P99. It's basically looks just like it. It's got the same options, features, except for it doesn't have the mag release like that. It's got the standard mag release.
Yeah.
See,
because if I'm shooting, I want to get back into USPSA. I kind of left it for a couple of years, though. And I want something with an ambidextrous mag release.
Hey, Midwest.
Midwest Misfit in the house.
See, picture this, you guys. Right now, looking at Tolly right now. Okay, picture you're on a slab and you're waking up. You raise your head a little bit.
And your hands are tied and your legs
Yes. And you're bound and gagged and you can raise your head just a little bit.
You got one of the leather straps with the ball.
You cut up another body, your best friend, and you're like, oh my God. Right. Like, oh my God.
What's the what's that show?
2.5, what's up?
The show with the characters on it, Mike?
No, you know what it looks like? It looks like an episode from Criminal Minds, and he's the, he's like the serial killer or something, and you know what I mean? Hey, 2.5, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. With the winter.
Now, you guys were talking about winter camping or whatever. Now,
Yep.
I went one time when I was younger, when it was snowing, and they basically cleared the snow out and built snow mounds like around the whole area.
Mm-hmm.
And that just, once you build a fire, that really holds the heat in.
Yeah, that's what we did. Jackson Pass, we were in New Hampshire.
You were up at Jackson Pass doing that in the winter?
Yep.
And you stayed in a snow cave?
Yeah, we built Quincy's, or what they're called.
Yeah, I know. I call them snow caves. Wow, that took cannolis. It's cold up
Yeah,
there.
we had a blizzard that night too.
That's what I'm saying. The White Mountains are
Dropped.
like, you know.
Dropped about 14 inches of snow or so on us.
A Central Oregon Survival Network.
Cozen.
Well, you know, I slept outside in the winter in Michigan, and there was snow and stuff, and I just made, you know, I cut some trees down and made me a lean-to and a platform to lay on, and I mean, I was fine and alone.
And she slept in nothing but a t-shirt and
She
underwear.
had to put that in.
I was alone.
Naked and Afraid, Extreme Edition.
Yeah, they should
Yeah,
do
what's
Naked
with all those
Afraid.
shows?
They
They
need to
don't
do
get 'em out
Naked
in
and
the
Afraid in
snow.
Alaska.
That's right. There you go. I'm with you. Or
But then they need to
Survivor, Alaska.
They need to take the blurriness off, though. They need to quit blurring shit out.
They need to just put it on HBO or some shit like that, you're right, and just have them naked. Because that's just stupid.
Didn't one of the people on that show like turn around and sue the show because they missed a blur spot and it showed like a little bit too much of her lower ass?
Well,
I
this
sworn
shouldn't
I
have been
saw
naked.
that.
Oh, see,
You mean it showed some crack?
They usually don't
Mhm.
blur the ass out.
No, I'm thinking she was bent over.
Oh.
Yeah, lower
Oh,
crack.
Yeah.
No, dude.
So we got to see a little bit of the chimpanzee mouth, eh?
Yep.
But it didn't go anywhere because they had to sign off on all that bullshit anyway, so. But I know who you're talking about. I saw that.
What's her name? Like from Soul Survivor put a video out a couple months ago asking if she should do it because I guess she got contacted by the show.
Yeah, or what the hell's her first name? Her and Mike.
Yeah.
Her husband's name is Mike.
And then there's her sister is what? Baby Blue on the Town or something like that?
Baby Blue on the Town. Are they twins?
I don't think so, but they do look a lot alike.
They look alike and sound alike. It's just odd. Frank, you don't want to go camping with us? What's the matter?
I went winter camping once and it was still 70 out.
Still 70 out? Yeah. Suck a whole bag, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
We went to camping in Hawaii.
No, Los Angeles.
Same difference.
How do you go winter camping in Los Angeles?
Cardboard
the
box.
Is there even any place to camp in Los Angeles?
Yeah, we
Next
have,
to the LA River.
we have Big Bear.
Do they even have woods in LA? Like,
Yeah.
all right, do they have like 3 trees together in LA?
There's Griffith Park.
Wow.
They have
People
parks in LA?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably like what do they call it in New York City, right?
it's bigger than that.
Central
It's actually a
Park.
bunch of hills.
Yeah,
People
Central Park actually has a lot of wooded area, though.
Yeah, it is.
But people get eaten at Griffith Park all the time.
They get eaten? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
By what? Other people?
mountain lions.
Oh. When I was in we camped out to Grand Canyon for like 2 weeks, and they had a sign that said, "If attacked by a mountain lion, fight back ferociously." And I'm like, no shit. I mean,
No,
do you really need to put that on a sign?
Right.
Then we stayed in a place near Flagstaff that the requirements to stay there was a shovel, an axe, and a firearm. They had 3 requirements to stay at this park. And I'm like, okay, I got all 3. Let's go.
Now,
Yeah.
if you go southern Arizona, they have the same requirements, but that's not for wildlife. That's for so you don't get kidnapped.
Was that what it's for? I thought it was for wildlife. I don't know.
No, that's a big problem in southern Arizona. They kidnap people all the time and take them across, and then send them back with drugs.
Well, isn't that special?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm leaving. It's one of those things. I just popped in for a while, but I'll go back in the house and you just continue watching for a while. Have a good one.
Afraid you're
Yeah,
going
brother,
to give away something, aren't you?
I'm gonna set up my winter tent right outside my house.
Alone?
Well, maybe.
All right, bitches.
Depends on if Mikey's coming over.
You Mikey to keep you warm?
I got some floodlights on the outdoors, so we should be all right.
You're supposed to do it safely.
You can see
All
those,
about
see those
safety.
cats and wild dogs sneaking up on you then.
All right, guys, have a good one.
Hey, Blue,
Good night.
See you, Blue.
but stay safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mike, you're fun to make some fun of tonight.
I'm always fun to make fun of.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
You take it like a man.
You people.
I can't stop thinking about waking up behind Tully. Like all groggy-eyed, handcuffed to a steel table.
What are you spooning?
And go, what the hell is this place? Oh, I watched a movie on HBO yesterday.
Yeah.
It was called Red State.
Red State.
Yeah, John Goodman was in it. He played an ATF agent. And these three horny kids got on, website and found this woman that was willing to do all three of them. So they drive all the way out in this area. They ended up doing this trailer. Well, she drugged them. Well, she was part of a West Baptist, Westboro Baptist Church or whatever. She was like that type of church or whatever.
Crazy people.
Yeah. And they were killing people, and then the ATF showed up, and it turned into Waco, and there's a big shootout. All the main characters died. I was like, damn, they didn't even save one main character. They killed them all.
Oh,
John
what?
Goodman was, he
Damn.
wasn't the main character. He turned out to be the main character in the end, but the whole
Because all
movie
the rest
was
were
based
dead.
around. What's that?
Because everyone else was dead.
Yeah, but it was a cheaply done movie. You know what I mean? It was one of those
Right.
A
straight.
B movie.
Yeah, it was a B movie for sure, but it was a pretty decent movie for what it was. Had a lot of gun porn in it.
Well, there you go. That makes it worth watching.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Speaking of great B movies, they're bringing back Tremors with Kevin Bacon.
Cool.
They're going to do another one?
No, it's a TV show.
Oh, a TV show.
Oh, is he actually going to be in it though?
Yep, as his original
Really?
character. Mm-hmm.
Ah, that'll be cool.
Well, did you see they had Tremors 5 Bloodlines on Netflix?
No.
Yeah.
Which one was Reba McEntire in?
Isn't that the second one?
First and second one, I think. Or was she only in the second one?
I think she was only in the second one. No, wait, she was the first one. She was What's-His-Face's wife, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, the one
Creepy
guy
survival.
played the astronaut. Did, all the right stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's the only original guy in the fifth one. And it's, worse than all the rest.
No, really?
Yeah. It's 60s
I didn't
green
know that was
screen and
possible.
everything.
I didn't know that was possible. Because those were not what you'd call quality movies. But they were funny as hell. See, I thought Kevin Bacon was getting kind of old for that kind of crap.
They did an interview and he said that was the one role that he wishes he could play out more. He didn't feel like he got to do justice.
What's the other one they're bringing back? The other movie they're doing. Point Break.
What?
From the 80s, you guys remember Point Break?
Well, yeah, Patrick Swayze.
Yep. They're doing a remake of that one too.
See, they need to leave movies like that alone. It's a classic.
Yeah.
They should have never remake it. They should have never remade Red Dawn.
Oh, I knew the people that made Red Dawn.
What they should have done was just made Red Dawn and called it like Homefront or whatever, like from the video game.
Right.
Because it was more like the Homefront video game than anything.
Well, the preview that we got to see was a lot better than what they ended up with.
Well, that's not bad.
Because we knew the editor, and halfway through they fired everybody.
It sounds like you got a miniature goat in the background.
You know, it
I'm
sounds.
not trying to be mean. It just sounds like a little goat, like you know.
You ever watched the TV show Friends? Remember Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember Chandler had the one annoying girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
The Montana cannabis tent says here, water and mildew treated. Fire. Fire's in red, I don't know why, but $4.75 for an 8x10. Plus $50 shipping. So that's not too bad.
Well, if you got that kind of money, it's not too bad.
It beats 1,000.
True enough.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna have to go shoot some 40 Smith & Wesson.
Oh,
so
what
I
a
can
bummer.
get 1,000 pieces of brass in this bag.
I just sold off all of mine.
I kept one.
I mean, I sold off the gun because I could make $200 on it, and then I sold off the 13 boxes of ammo I made.
Yeah, I still got, I don't know, 600-700 rounds in the cabinet.
Nice.
Well, we started with like 33 boxes, so.
I'm just getting some brass out that I'm not using and putting it away for a while.
What always gets me is when you end up with like 1,252. So I always
Yeah,
have to
I
throw the
just-
2 away.
Nah, I just throw them in there.
Oh, no, I can't even deal with it.
I seen something on Facebook or whatever that said, like, every year there's 12,857 people that get divorced or whatever. And it was like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but shouldn't that be an even number?
Oh yeah, the divorce rate.
Anything going on in the external?
Don't know. I can't see it.
Are they done picking on me yet?
This is, oh, that's Ditch. Scott killing a goat.
I don't even like goat.
It's like 1:40 in the morning.
What's that?
Bitch.
It says 1:40 in the morning, man.
It's like 10:40 here.
Oh, this one, brother.
So how you might like this? I picked up some Norinco AK ammo the other day
Ooh.
for $4 a box of 20.
That ain't bad.
Wow.
No, especially since you haven't been able to get it in 25 years.
I haven't bought ammo in a long time.
That's
Not a
one
bad
of,
thing, right, Mr. Tolley?
Well, I did. I bought some 223 just for the brass.
the
And
7.62
then
by
people
30.
started giving me brass.
Yeah, the 7.62 by 39 is the only one I'll ever really buy. That's just because it's
Yeah.
too cheap. It's more expensive to buy the reloading components.
Hey, Batman.
Yeah. I like to get the accuracy. I mostly have the 223 stuff for my wizard because I'm working on getting that one down to the, half MOA kind of deal.
Now, Tully, when it comes to your AR, do you shoot 223 or do you shoot 5.56 mostly?
Shoot whatever brass I stuck in it.
Okay. I mean,
I reload all that too.
I ended up buying a bunch of 223 because it was a lot cheaper at the time.
Yeah, it's the same basic. Some people will tell you that the brass on the 5.56 is thicker and it makes a difference in your cartridges. I don't know how much of it I believe.
Right.
The only thing that matters is as long as you group them, then you're fine.
Yep.
So if you group your 5.56 together, and you group your 223, they'll shoot the same consistency.
See, I've been told it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'll all shoot the same.
I throw all mine together because if I shoot it, it's like at 200 yards. Otherwise, I sell it.
Yeah, I just shoot the hell out of it. I don't care what it is. I load it the same anyway.
Yeah.
I have been told if you're using heavier bullets, it might make a difference.
Yeah,
When I'm
that's
still
more
using.
that's more to do with spin rate.
Yeah. I'm
My
only running 55 grainers, so.
Yeah. My problem is I have like 40-something different calibers I load for, so.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. I don't load that many. I got what, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I had 7 sets of dies, so I must reload 8 calibers.
I have a whole tool chest.
Well, I don't need that. I don't even own that many, so I'd like to pick up a set of 380 dies, just because for some reason I've got like 500 pieces of brass here.
I bought a bunch of 9mm brass from a guy that died. So I
Oh,
got
yeah?
it from his wife like dirt cheap, and there was some 9 Makarov in there, so now I have to go buy a Makarov so I can shoot it.
Well, you can send it to me. I got a buddy that shoots it.
No, it's okay. I'd rather use that excuse to buy another handgun.
A man after my own heart.
Yep, it's a way to do it. I've been getting those ads from Classic Firearms lately on my email, and they've got those Makarovs, or they got the P64s right now for like $229.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
every other month we'll see a couple Russian ones show up at our local auction. It's always been one of those things where I'm like, do I want it this time or do I want to wait? Well, I'll get something else.
If the price is right, pick one up.
Yeah.
I had a Bulgarian. That was a really nice shooting gun.
Yeah. Well, I think the Bulgarians are probably Russian parts or something like that.
Yeah, they're supposed to be one of the better ones. From what I understand, the German ones are the best.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just saying that.
No, I'm not.
I'm just teasing you because I thought you said.
I wouldn't just say stuff, Mike.
I thought you said you were German one time. That's why I'm saying it.
No, I'm not just saying it. I'm not like that.
I know.
Just saying it.
Just saying it.
Just saying.
true that, Batman. You're right,
Yeah.
Stuart. All right, Mikey, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna be
Pretty quick here.
Everyone's
Just
winding
getting
down.
I'm just getting my brass all counted, put away for the night.
All right. I hope I see you tomorrow, Mikey.
You will.
All right.
Hang on, just we're all gonna leave. We're
All
all
right,
we're all gonna get out of here. Everybody in that chat room, Stuart and Batman and everybody 2.5, everybody that came in, TS Wood, all you guys that Ohio shouted out, and Dish and I shouted out as you came in afterwards, and Frank and all you guys, Gear. Thanks a million for coming in tonight, and you guys in the panel. Thanks for joining us. We'll see everybody back here next Friday night, a little bit earlier, probably a 10 o'clock start time. All right. So we'll see everybody next week. Thanks.
Yeah.
See y'all later.